Welcome to the morning vlog of stuff. Got some orange Kool-Aid. I will be partaking more so of this delicious beverage of sugar and food coloring, basically. I don't think there's even vitamin C in it. Looks like it. Nevertheless, I've got now oat milk in this jug. And in this jug, a big one, Hurricane 8.1 by the Richter hurricane. Biggest hurricane, category 5. People will be supposed to be popping on 8.1. 25 ounces. Yeah! What were we talking about? We're talking about stuff. A lot of stuff. I made a peanut butter with raspberry jam piece of toast. I had an orange earlier. And wow, it's been wonderful. The heat shield. "2003 they haven't? Jeez. You think they would have had that figured out? 7 astronauts dead because of the fucking heat shield flavor. Come on, get it together. It's fucking 22 years later, 24 years later, and they're still having problems with the heat shields. Why is that? They said they had it figured out in 'So they're in space within 3 minutes. To the moon and back. Artemis 2, Artemis 3. Well, I don't really want to go into space or to the moon. The malt liquor takes me as far as I need to go. I mean, I don't know where I'd like to go. To the store, maybe later. But it's just jump in and go, you know. It's not that hard. I don't have to, you know, escape gravity. I don't have to deal with alien life forms and, you know, floatlessness. Floating around. But it's interesting how it's been about 10 years now. I was at this micro pub brewery that opened up, and I got to know the owner, brewer guy, a little bit, and I was teasing and joking about how we're gonna brew beer in fucking outer space and blah blah. And then I went back, and it was like a year. And I talked to the dude again. He's like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "Did you hear what happened?" He's like, we talked about it. It was a space crew brought brewer's yeast up into outer space to the space station to brew, you know, beer in space. And just to see how, you know, brew beer would go, you know, for colonization of Pluto or Mars or whatever they're trying to do. And I was like, well, it's the power of malt liquor. It's the power of malt liquor in outer space. Here on there and Earth too. Shackleton's crater. human evolution started off planet in the first place, so it's like we came here from, probably some kind of form of microdose, and we never looked back, but now we do. Finally, we're looking to go back out there, but not in the same way, shape, or form. But if we go out there and leave, some DNA or something, and it keeps going like on the Viking. We need robots, AI, to take, our DNA and create, out from DNA like test tube babies, basically. Robots that can, get out there to the new planets, however long it takes, and then when they get there, they start making babies out of the test tubes that we set up for them. And they make test tube babies, and then there's the nursing robots, for nursing the little newborns out of the hatch. And then we teach them how to, we teach them, like you would any infant. And then when you're out there on a new world that is a lot like Earth, but no one's there, it's just like all the environment's there, but not any animals or people. But there's plants and vegetables and for them to eat. And the robots, teach them how to become people far, far away. That's, what's gotta happen. Because you can't fly 17 million light years with a person from now. That's 17 million years. But if we send robots out there that live forever, AI, self-regenerating robots and stuff that, are immune to things. And then they get out there with the genetic materials to grow a baby, man. Within a test tube, man, one man, one woman. Then they plant onto this new Earth-like planet with probably cleaner water and, clean trees and leaves. Air you can breathe like nothing else you've ever breathed. So clean, doesn't taste like Exxon oil Valdez spills. Stuff like that, and then there's no smog. Just purely pure, untouched planet Earth 2, as if we didn't fuck it up, like maybe we learned, and then that's how robots will restart a second colony of the human genome. These scientists probably don't think a lot about that. All they're thinking about is probably their paycheck. And, but that's alright. I guess everyone's got to get a paycheck. So we're coming up on a new age of discovery and loss of, stuff like that. question that hasn't been answered is, has anyone had sex in space yet? And these are probably the XXX files that are probably in the Epstein space mission files. I don't know I hope so. I hope someone, fucked in outer space. If they have it, well, what the hell are you waiting for? They send a lot of couples up there, people, at least men and women. Now you don't even need a man and woman to have sex, I guess. You need one person to have sex with Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters. I don't know. Why doesn't anyone talk about that? Has anyone had sex in space? Something's saying no, but I'm like, why not? The fuck? Don't be ashamed of sex. We're living organisms. Why is everyone so ashamed about having sex online? I mean, a lot of people aren't, but the conservatives surely are. There's always people fucking. Like every second of it never stops. Sex happening 24/7 somewhere on this planet, if not more than that. Like this chick, Anna Mina, probably like, fuck, I wanna do it out there. Like 500 miles above Earth, 5 on the moon. You gotta procreate. Just no procreation of the wicked. How about that? Then we're good. Sex in outer space, it's like floating around. All of a sudden you look over and you catch that eye, and it's like a little wink, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm floating around, look at me floating around, I float this, and they're like, float this. You're like, okay. Stuff like that. Float this. No one ever talks about it. I haven't heard anything about sex in space, but there's a lot of the same letters in both words. So. For the love of man. More than 1 billion products, every industry, every day. Easy ordering and fast delivery. Call, click, or just stop by. There was that one show where they're having orgies in space, and the chick ends up getting pregnant and then kills herself and kills the baby. I don't remember what the name of it was. But but I don't know, His representative has said all of this is harmless. It is not on you to have to respond to the details of that alleged behavior. But I was wondering what your dominant emotion is when you read these emails. I never even drank any of my oat milk, so let's do so. Healthy dose of oat milk, a healthy dose of Kool-Aid, a healthy dose of whatever I can get my hands on. Malt liquor.